Okay, Governor DeSantis signed a bill to get Disney to start paying taxes like other companies. And man, these liberals they're not liking this, you know. Just listen to what DeSantis has to say about this. Check it out.
So I can't tell whether you're a racist, a communist, a fascist for wanting a big publicly held corporation to pay its taxes. How would you describe yourself?
Well, it's interesting, Tucker. Not only pay taxes, I mean, this company had a deal unlike any company or any individual in all of the state of Florida and probably anywhere in the United States. They were self-governing. They had extraordinary powers. They could build nuclear power plants. They didn't have to go through permitting processes, obviously a lot of tax benefits. And so that's just inappropriate. And it's certainly inappropriate when you look, as you, I think, did a great job pointing out, they pledged themselves to mobilize their considerable corporate resources out of the coffers of this Burbank, California-based corporation to overturn the rights of parents in the state of Florida and effectively commandeer our democratic process. And so that obviously is something that we very much objected to. And then you also have those videos that you showed where you have all these higher-ups in Disney talking about how it was their intent to inject sexuality in the programming that goes to young kids. I got a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old at home, Tucker. I want them to be able to watch cartoons without having this stuff jammed down their throats. And so it was appropriate to have done this originally, 3 years ago, whatever, but it's certainly appropriate to make them live under the same laws as everybody else in the state of Florida. Because I think what the left has come to is all they want to see is power exercised in advance of their leftist agenda. They're not going to win elections in Florida if they're actually running on injecting transgender ideology into second-grade classrooms, and they know that. So their hope was getting Disney involved in that would somehow get me to back down from signing the bill. Well, that was a bad judgment in their part because, of course, we weren't going to back down an inch.
Wow. We need more people like this that's going to get into politics. You know, it's a lot of other Republican states out there, but they're not standing up to the big companies like these pharmaceutical companies like Pfizer and Moderna and all these other big companies because I think they're getting maybe a little money. But DeSantis is standing up to Disney, and you see, and I wish he'd run for president. And I would also like Candace Owens to get involved in politics. That's a smart woman right there, and she's firm to it. She stick to what she's saying, and she's gonna say it. She doesn't matter who it pisses off or not. But listen to what Candace has to say about this striking down of the mask mandates on public transportation. All right, check this out.
Masks are no longer required on domestic flights or U.S. airports. While employees and customers are no longer required to wear a mask, they may do so if they choose.
Masks will be optional this evening for all crew and passengers as well.
If you choose to, you may remove your mask.
Removed the mask mandate, so everyone can enjoy and celebrate.
We obviously know the science does not make sense. It never makes sense. Talk about science ever shifting. That's exactly what the CDC specializes in. Making up things like as they go along, like they're actually, Simon says, in the child's game. And you know what? It is sad to me to see so many flight attendants celebrating and people that are in the seats because you realize people have just been suffering, fearful that they're going to go to prison. The first announcement they hear, if you don't comply, you can be arrested. Imagine having a federal charge because you didn't wear a mask over your face. We watch children suffer. We watch special needs kids get kicked off of planes for their inability to keep their mouths on, to keep their masks on their face, as well as young kids, as 2 years old, crying and screaming, not understanding why they're being made to wear a mask. And this is really just happening in America, by the way. I've traveled all across Europe. They've all released a mask mandate. So this is not based in science. This is just based in control. The government took power. They don't want to give it back. And to me, as happy as I am, as relieved as I am that I can go on a plane and not wear a mask, I don't feel like this is a win because we shouldn't be cheering on the restoration of our basic human rights. We should be infuriated, and we should want to see these people face consequences. Because guess what, Tucker? The CDC broke the law. That's what the ruling says. It was unconstitutional. Similarly, OSHA broke the law. They were trying to overreach and decide that they could do things that they had entirely no powers to do so. When regular people break the law, Tucker, they go to prison. Why is Rachel Walensky and the CDC and the members of the FDA and the drug cartel that's operating our country any exception to that rule? It's unacceptable, and I'm not going to cheer until these people are behind bars for what they have done to the dignity of human beings, forcing them to sit behind masks that we know do not work to stop the spread of the virus.
Wow, Candace, she's not holding anything back. I would love for her to get in politics, but I think she's probably doing more outside of politics. I'm not for sure. What you guys think? You think she should get involved in maybe the Senate or Congress, or maybe run for vice president or president? Because she's not holding anything back. But anyway, thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.